Now for more on FETO, Selman Ogut joins me now live in the studio. He is a human rights researcher at SETA Foundation. Thanks so much for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank you.
First, bring us up to speed on the state of FETO today. Has it been gravely diminished over the past year, or is it still posing a threat?
We can both say yes and no, because those people, it's a clandestine group, and they have many members in different organs of the state. Still, most of the experts states that still they have members in army, and it's also same for the execution, jurisdiction, and legislation. For some, they say for also in jurisdiction. So we cannot say that the public support for them is still so how can I say so powerful. We can say, but we have to bear in mind that they have still a kind of power for the bureaucratic and technocratic people.
So they still have a following, but the public support that used to be...
is diminished.
Is diminished, okay. But what about its leader? What about Fethullah Gulen himself? He's 76 years old. So many reports have said he's in failing health, or his health is questionable at best. Do you see him as a feeble man, or do you actually consider him still as grave a threat to them?
I think he's just a puppet. So we see that they have many different, it's a diaspora, you know. They have many different foundations, and they have a good amount of capital. They have 150 billion dollar capital. So it's a good amount of money, and they have many foundations in Africa, in South Asia, in America, and it's a power. And
is he just a symbolic figurehead then at this point? So then who's in charge?
It's a good question. I think we can see the reactions after the repercussions of the other states and also the other actors after the 15th July the 15th coup attempt. And for example, Foreign Minister Gabriel, German Foreign Minister, stated that 2 weeks ago the other, especially the Western states, didn't support Turkey in the combat of fighting against Gulen. And also after the July the 15th coup attempt, we couldn't unfortunately see the support of United States and European states. And still Fethullah Gulen himself is living in United States. So we can say so many things, but people in Turkey still they are thinking that at least the Western states, they don't want to help Turkey in order to combat against Fethullah Gulen Terrorist Organization.
There's also a lot of theories that he has implicated many people that are very scared to have to go down with them, having not understood exactly what they were involved in. It's not a defense. But anyway, before you go, I need to ask you, Turkey jailed or purged, as we've been hearing, thousands of Gulen followers and suspected followers as well in the wake of the coup. What is going to happen to them now?
Yeah, there is a commission, a new commission, which was founded by the government in order to check out the expulsion from the government. How can I say, the officers or the lieutenants at the army. More than 100,000 people were expelled, and we cannot say that all of them are fairly expelled. I'm a lawyer, and I know some, unfortunately, unfair expulsions from the government, but we cannot say that the majority of the people who were expelled from their occupations are unfairly expelled. We cannot say. But this commission will be in charge of checking out the expulsion of those people.
And when will we see some results, do you think?
Yeah, the Prime Minister said that it was founded before the referendum, okay, but we don't know the procedure rules of it. For next month, I hope we can see some fruitful results.
Okay. Selman Ogut, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.